Hi guys, welcome to AndroGuider. So in this video we will be showing you on how to install Nougat based LineageOS 14.1 on your Android one aka Sprout device. So first up, I will advise you guys to go down below in the description box, and I have put down a couple of links in there. Open them up, and the first link is of the XDA thread of LineageOS. So I will recommend you to go through the first post of this thread, because it consists of all the necessary info regarding the ROM. It will consist of what's working and the bugs which are in there in the ROM. Currently we only know that video recording is not working, but I hope that gets fixed soon as well. And then even the ROM developer, Summer, he's a great friend of mine, so he has also mentioned on how you can get the data working if you are not able to get mobile data to work after booting up the ROM for the first time. What can you do? So all the necessary info which you need to know to get started with the ROM, all that stuff has been put down below in the first post of the XDA thread. So I will recommend you to give this a read. And then once you have done that, the second post, it consists of the download link. So the latest build is dated 26th of June. So just go ahead and download the latest build, no matter which time, whenever you are watching this video. I'm recording this video on the 2nd of July 2017. So go ahead and download the latest build from the XDA thread, and it will open up a link of Android file host and just begin the download. So you'll just wait. It will it is currently searching for the mirrors, and in the meantime, okay, we'll just go ahead and download the ROM. Okay, so the ROM is getting downloaded. Now the second thing which you need to do is you need to go. I have the second link which I have put down below in the description box. It's for the OpenGApps website. Go ahead. We will have to download a Google Apps package, which will be flashing right after installing the ROM. So go ahead, down in the description box, select ARM, and then pick 7.1 under Android version, and then you can select any variant of your choice. I will recommend you to go either with the Pico or Nano. Personally, I prefer to go with the Nano variant because it consists of the minimal installation but includes the extra functionality that is not available from the Play Store. You can also go with Pico, but that just includes the bare minimum to get the Google Play functionality. If you ask me, I will recommend you to go ahead with the Nano GApps package. Go ahead, and then if you want to go ahead, you can also choose Micro, and as the higher variants, they consist of more Google apps, and they will even weigh more. So say, because the Nano package weighs 188.93, which is approximately 189 MBs. Then the Micro package weighs 218 MBs. The Mini weighs 370. The full package 650 MBs. So you can pick the Google Apps package of your choice. But since the Android One device, it's depending on your device, but for the 4 gigs models, the internal storage is quite less. So again, I will recommend you to go ahead with the Nano package if you ask me. So just go ahead and click the download link, download that, and so we even have the Google Apps package is downloading as well. And then in the end, you can if you want to obtain faster charging speeds, then you will either the dark one, or we have another kernel which is by the ROM developer, Summer himself. He has also compiled another a kernel for Android One device. You can either go ahead with the dark one or Summer's compiled kernel. I'll be having links to that down below in the description box as well. So you can either go ahead and the Fuse kernel by Summer, or these XDA in the thread title, you have to download that custom kernel of your choice. But currently we only have 2 kernels which will allow higher charging speeds. They are the dark one and the Fuse kernel. So you can go ahead and download any kernel of your preference. Again, I will recommend you to go ahead and read the XDOP, the original post or the first post, whatever you want to call that as. So go ahead and read the first post of the XDA thread of both the kernels, and download the kernel which you prefer. Personally, I like I like the Thunderzap kernel, so I will be going ahead and downloading uh, the dark one kernel. So you can go ahead and download the fuse kernel, it's completely up to you. So I will be, you have got two options in here. You can, if you want, you can download the old variant which has the Linux version 3.10.101, or you can go ahead and download the latest build, which I will recommend you do. Download the latest build. I will be having all the links down below of all the XDA threads which I am showing you guys in this video. Go ahead and download the uh, download the latest build of the kernel, and then we will further proceed with the installation. I will just begin the installation, and but again, custom kernel, it's completely optional. If you want to stay with the stock kernel, then you can do that, but the stock kernel won't allow you to tweak the charging rate. So if you want a faster charging rate of 1 amperes for Android one, the stock charging current amount is 650 milliamperes. But so if you want to obtain a maximum charging current of 1000 milliamperes, go ahead and download the custom kernels which I have, dark one or fuse kernel. You can use either one of them. And secondly, you will also be needing an app to uh, tweak the kernel settings. You can either go ahead with the kernel auditor or Thunderzap control, but I personally prefer kernel auditor because that works well with custom kernels. It will also allow you to tweak ZRAM and all that stuff if the kernel supports it. So yeah, I will advise you, I will be having a link down below in the description box for the kernel auditor application as well, both the Google Play version as well as the APK file. So go ahead and download these 4 files. Once you are done with that, we will next up we will just once the all the downloads have finished, then we will reboot into the custom recovery and install the files. Okay. Okay guys, so the files have finally finished downloading. You can see that all the downloads have completed. So now we'll be rebooting into the custom recovery. I would personally recommend you guys to go ahead and install the latest recovery image of TWRP. I'll be having a link down below in the description box for that. But you can also install LineageOS if you are using any other custom recovery like Fills or CWM. So but again, if you want to go as per my recommendation, I will recommend you to install the latest recovery image of TWRP, and all the links will be down below there in the description box. So just before we boot up into the custom recovery, there are a couple of things which you should ensure. You should ensure that your battery level, it's you should have at least 30% or 30% of battery. Again, that's a recommendation from my side, and currently as you can see, I have got about 50% of battery life of my battery is about 50% charged. So I will proceed with the installation. In case you have got something like something below 30%, I will recommend you to plug in your device into the charger and charge your device to at least 30%, and then proceed with the installation. And also, in case uh, I I am assuming that the bunch of you who are watching this video, you have already unlocked the bootloader of your device, and you are aware with the terms such as custom recovery, TWRP, CWM, fills. So in case you haven't already unlocked the bootloader, and also if you haven't installed installed a custom recovery, I'll be having a link down below in the description box for an XDA thread which guides you on how you can unlock your bootloader and also install TWRP. So in case you haven't already done that stuff, go ahead and read that XDA thread, and then come back again and watch this video. Okay, so we'll now be booting up into TWRP. So I will just go ahead and press the power button. Now again, there are two ways to boot up into the custom recovery. If you have a custom ROM which has the advanced reboot menu, you can straight away boot up to recovery by clicking on the OK button now, or you can simply first, this is the general method which will work irrespective of the ROM you are currently using. So simply just power off your device, and then we will press the volume up and the power key. Okay, so I will just let this shut down. Okay, so the device has powered off now. So now simply just press the volume up key. Okay. Well, okay guys, so my device has powered off now. So now I'll be booting up it into custom recovery by pressing the power key and the volume up key simultaneously. So just tilt your phone a bit, or you can also make use of both your hands and press the power key and the volume up key simultaneously. Okay, so I will just press both of them simultaneously, and now once the display lights up, you will get these four options: recovery mode, fast boot mode, boot plus ftrace, and the slub debug off. Okay, so now you have to ensure that this check mark, this white check mark, this is next to the recovery mode. And for flipping through the options, you will have to use the volume up key, and the volume down key is for OK. Okay, so use the volume up key to navigate through the various options, and use the volume down key to select. Now I will just I will just move that check mark to recovery mode, and now I will press the volume down key and we will boot up into TWRP. And again, if you are wondering on how to boot up into on how to install the latest recovery image file of TWRP, then that will be just a flashable zip. So you don't need to worry about using ADB commands to flash that recovery image. You can simply just download that zip file from the description box, and you can flash it on any custom recovery you are using, no matter if you are using an old build of TWRP or Fails or CWM. You will get to the this latest build. This is 3.0.2-X, and then it's the Roman numeral 2. So you will get to this build version once you flash the zip file, the recovery zip file, which I have put down a link of down below in the description box. Okay, so once you have got this custom recovery, go to install. And now sorry, before that we have to make a Nandroid backup. So making a backup, it always comes in handy because in case you run into any troubles, then you can restore this backup and get to your old the previous custom ROM or the stock ROM which you are using. You can get that back once you restore that backup. Although we shouldn't run into any problems, but it's always great to be on the safer side. So we will first up go ahead and make an Android backup. So select everything, IMEI and recovery, everything, and make sure that you then just swipe to backup, and you can also select the storage. Make sure it's you have checked in micro SD, and also make sure that you have got sufficient space on your micro SD card. It should be about 5 gigs of you should have about 5 gigs of free storage on your memory card. Don't back this up to the internal storage, because we will be wiping the internal storage as well. So make sure that you back up to your micro SD card, and it has about 5 gigs of free memory. Once you have made a backup, you can also transfer that backup to your computer PC, so that it is safe in there. Okay, so once you are just swipe to backup, and once you after you have backed up, then go ahead to the wipe section, and then go to advanced wipe, and now check in everything except internal storage. Check in select everything except the micro SD. So we'll have to select Dalvik/art cache, system, cache, data, internal storage, and then you will have to press the swipe to wipe. Okay, and then we'll wipe all the partitions which we had selected in the first place. And once it's done wiping, tap on back, or you can also press the home key alternatively, and then go ahead to the tap on the install button, and then navigate to the place where you had downloaded those zip files. Okay, so I will be going ahead and flashing the uh, three zip files. Lineage, first up we have to flash Lineage, then you can tap on add more zips. Open GApps, then tap on open GApps, and then select the dark one. If you are using a custom kernel, again this is a completely optional step. If you want to go ahead with a custom kernel, then select that custom kernel image. If you haven't downloaded the custom kernel, and if you don't want to get onto a custom kernel, then you can simply skip this step of selecting a kernel file, and then swipe to confirm in flash. Okay, so this will take a while to flash, and again, if you haven't downloaded the kernel, then you can simply swipe to flash after selecting the GApps package. Okay, and this will just take a while, so I will pause the video. Okay guys, so the we are getting this error while installing the open GApps package. We had downloaded the nano GApps package, if you remember, and the error code 70, I googled this, and I found that the error code 70 means that the system partition doesn't have enough space to accommodate this GApps package as per the calculations done by the script of OpenGApps. So OpenGApps have some script in their flashable zip, which determines whether they can install GApps in the system partition, and after installing the GApps package, whether the system partition will have enough space to install other apps and do other tasks. So as per the calculations of OpenGApps, we don't have enough space. The nano package won't work. We will have to go ahead and download the Pico package, the smaller variant. Yeah, so I will make a correction in the earlier part of the video as well. Okay, if you have downloaded the nano package, I'm really very sorry. I have or I will, when I upload this video to YouTube, I will ensure that I have some sort of correction posted when we are downloading that zip file from the OpenGApps website. I will ensure that I put a disclaimer in there, or some sort of notification which ensures that you don't download the nano GApps package and download the Pico GApps package instead. Okay, yeah, I will again go ahead and download the Pico GApps package, and then I will start this recording once again. So I rebooted back to Resurrection Remix, which I was previously using, and I just want you guys to I wanted to show you guys on that I will be installing I will be downloading the Pico package. So again, I will select ARM under platform, 7.1 under Android version, and the Pico GApps package. We will have to use that because well, you could make out that there was some size difference in that OpenGApps wasn't able, since OpenGApps wasn't able to install the nano GApps package. We have to go down to the Pico GApps package and use that. So yeah, I will wait to finish downloading, and then again I will reboot to recovery, and we will install all the zip files again. Okay guys, so the GApps package, the Pico GApps package has finished downloading, and I will now reboot to recovery, and we will proceed with the installation of the files again. Okay, so I'll just press the power key, and this time I will be using the advanced reboot option of booting into recovery mode. Tap on OK, and just wait for it to reboot into recovery. Okay, so if you get something like this, just simply swipe to allow modifications. Okay, and again we'll head over to the wipe partition, go to advanced wipe, select everything in here except the micro SD, wipe it, and then tap on swipe to wipe, let it finish the installation. And very quickly, if some of you are wondering on how to install the twrp image file, then all you need to do is just head over to the micro SD partition. Okay, oh sorry. And then from in here, you have to select this image file, and then just simply swipe to confirm flash. And okay, we'll just install it as well. You can see that. uh, okay, there we go. So we have finished installing the recovery image. Again, go to reboot and then simply tap on recovery, and yeah, swipe to reboot. Okay, so there we go. We are now back in TWRP, and this is the latest build of TWRP. And now we will just head over to wipe, go to advanced wipe, select everything except, oh, I think we had already wiped the partitions, but okay, no matter, we will just quickly wipe them again. Select everything except microSD, swipe to wipe, and then we will go to install microSD, go to downloads, and then select the three packages. Okay, Lineage, then open gapps pico package, and the dark one. Okay, and then we will simply swipe to confirm flash. Okay, so I will just pause the video until the installation gets completed. Well, okay guys, so after about 7 minutes, the installation of the ROM, GApps package, and the kernel has finally completed. And you can see that this time we didn't get any errors while installing the Pico package. And yeah, you can also see that then we have installed the dark one kernel as well. And if I swipe up, you can see that even the installation of the ROM also got successfully completed. So no errors. We will just simply reboot. We will tap on the reboot system option, and we will reboot the device. Okay, so there we go. uh, the ROM will finally boot up, and just let's wait for the ROM to boot up. Okay, there we have the Lineage OS boot up screen, and we'll just wait for it to boot up. Okay guys, so after about 3 minutes, we can finally see the startup screen of Lineage OS. And I will just go through next. I'll just quickly skip the setup the basic setup, because I just want to show you guys the about phone screen. um, so I'll just quickly skip everything. And okay, so if you have a Google account, you can make all those, you can complete that setup. Okay, so there we go. I also inserted a SIM card, so just to show you guys that the network is working fine, everything is working fine in the ROM. I will be doing a review of the ROM later on, but just to sum up this video, I will head out to the about phone screen. And yeah, this just the first loading of the settings menu after the first boot up. It takes a while. In fact, this is one of the things which Summer, the ROM developer, he has taken on note of that. And now you can see this is 7.1.2 Nougat, and this is the Spice MA498, which is an Android 1 device. So there we go. Okay, so finally we have successfully installed Android Nougat 7.1.2 on Android 1. Yeah, so I'll be uploading a review of the ROM really soon. So in case you want to get a notification of that whenever the ROM review is out, do subscribe to that. Do subscribe to the channel, and in case you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. And in case you want to get a notification whenever we upload our future videos through this channel, then do subscribe to us as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day, take care, and we will catch you guys in the next one.